Good morning. Iris Heath, um, licensed clinical professional counselor. Remember, this is for informational purposes only. I'm out taking a walk. I've been inspired in many ways. Um, and keep in mind, check in with your doctor. Find out what types of things you can do to stay active. Um, and that's where that checkup comes in. Thank you for those who responded about that they have made their appointment for physical examination. And use your doctor. They are, oh my goodness, they're like one of the most important parts of our care teams. And I usually use the example, they're like either the coach or what's it called? Sorry, quarterback. Whoever you think is the most important part. We're coming out of football season. So, I want to remind you that staying active, whether it's getting more involved in your community, whether it's starting at the Planet Fitness, doing a Silver Sneakers program, whether it's doing a support group, all of those things, research shows that these things help us. They help our minds, they help our bodies. I notice the achiness I feel when I'm more sedentary. Jon Acuff, who's a writer who I follow, he's written a book called Start, and several others actually, New York Times bestsellers. And yesterday he inspired me to walk. In addition to, oh my goodness, my sister chat ladies, and just the fact that people are saying this is what I'm doing. And so I'd like to encourage you, get accountable to someone. Tell on yourself, I call it, and find someone who you can tell. I've been talking to several of my friends. Nicole is one of them. Oh my goodness. And we've been accountable to one another more recently. And it's helping me to not only to process, but it's also helping me to make some even small steps. And it's important for us to do that. So this is actually, again, to encourage you to get out, to walk, to get out, to make that appointment, to get out and do something. And that's what Jon Acuff, his small clip yesterday said, a little bit is better than nothing. He gave a wonderful example of, he was planning to take I think it was a 4-mile walk. I'm thinking, what? And he said, because some things distracted him and he was not able to do so, he recognized the importance of doing something instead of nothing. So that's what I'd like to leave with you today. Please get out and do something. It's going to make you feel better. And hopefully this is going to inspire you. Don't even worry about, if it's in the morning, don't worry about washing up and putting on clean underwear. Just get out and do it. Grab your clothes. I learned that when I had my dog. She didn't care about any of that. And trust me, you're not going out, hopefully, to catch anyone. You're actually going out for you. So just put on your tennis shoes and definitely put on some clothes. But you don't have to even put on your cutest clothes. I mean, look at me. Anyway, don't look too closely. And yet, the goal is to be active. If you live in a building, walk the halls. Don't feel like it's too cold out, I can't go out. Don't, again, drop the excuses. My friend Adana said, well, we need that to help protect us. And I agree. So If you find that you're making a lot of excuses, you're in a lot of pain, I pulled up an article the other day, and it stated that as we're sitting, it's keeping our bodies stiff. It causes us to deal with inflammation. So it's keeping our body from operating properly. So whether it's our organs, like our kidneys, filtering. Oh my goodness, I'm learning a lot about that with a family member. And so what I'm saying is, don't allow the achiness to keep you from doing something. Do some exercises in your chair. Request physical therapy. If you find that you are in a position you can do so, when you go to your doctor, or call your doctor and say, can I get a slip for physical therapy? Believe it or not, that was very helpful when my mom did that. The person was very kind and helped to get her to do a lot more than she was able to before. So do what you can. Be kind, K-I-N-D, to yourself, and give yourself an opportunity to do a little bit. If you find that the day passes and you don't do something. Yesterday it was late, and because it was late and I got that good inspiration, and some of my sister chat ladies are out there doing it, I said, okay, I'm gonna go do it too. And so here I am. Again, I did a little bit last night because my husband got me this really nice watch. Let me see, can you see it? Can you see it? Got me this really nice watch during the pandemic. Because of working from home, I was way too sedentary. So I would say, make sure that you're getting enough steps. You know, we're supposed to walk, and I'm not going to say suppose, I mean, this is what the studies show, 3 to 5 times a week, at least 30 minutes a time. And some individuals are trying to get, I don't know how they're doing this, 10,000 steps a day, and some individuals can, but please don't intimidate yourself by putting a large expectation on yourself. I actually attempt to do about 6,000 a day. I've recognized on some days I may only get 3,000. Unfortunately, yesterday I was below that. And so I knew I had to get out here today and take my walk. So be well, keep up the good work. I'm so looking forward to bringing additional information to you. All right, share love with one another. Be blessed.